What is going on YouTube? So first off, I want to apologize for this tight ass shirt. Yost gave me this. This is the only one he had on him. But anyway, in today's video, what I want to do is get my side markers and like fully hooked up. They're not like burning or anything right now. They're just in there. And since I'm gonna be pulling this fender off and stuff, I figured I'd show you guys exactly how to put these on in case you were wondering or want to install some on your car. This would be a pretty helpful video for you. It's a really straightforward and simple procedure. Everybody has a different method of doing it, but I'll show you exactly what I would do to cut this out. And you know, as far as the wiring it to the corners, I'll show you that stuff too. So first I'm gonna go ahead and get this front end completely blown apart. Probably pull the front bumper and the two fenders off, and that way we can just access everything we need to access. And yeah, it shouldn't take as long. Alright guys, so we got both fenders off here, and I'm gonna take one and lay it on this rubber mat that I got here. And yeah, so we're gonna have to do some cleaning up on this wiring, most definitely, because some of it looks like it's been rubbed through and stuff. But pretty much this is what you get when you buy it. You get this little light fixture, and what you gotta do is you've got to put your own, you gotta cut your own hole. And what I typically use, I try to use a Dremel with a good cutting blade. I don't think I got any now, but you can get you a nice Dremel from like Lowe's, just like this one. And they sell like these cutting wheels, which again, I don't think I have any, but they're literally like this big around, like they're small, and you will cut through them really fast. Like they burn up quick, but it allows you to be precise enough to cut these little this little square or rectangle out right here. And I recommend you definitely cut a little too small, and then you can always open it up more, but you got to make it to where this little tab will slide into one side, and then this is what holds it, this little metal clip, so that when you push it in, it'll clip, and that'll be done for that part. Next, your wiring, it's gonna come with one of these like this most likely, and you'll have to just add some wire to extend it. And where I always run mine to is these corner bulbs at the front right here. So you run it up here, and you just splice into the corner light here, and you can set it up to where, depending on how you splice into it, it'll blink with the turn signal, or it can just stay on, whichever one you want. This is what I call my VTEC wire. I always get this green wire to run VTEC whenever I need to. So let's see, we might have enough, we might not. Let me get this spread out. Alrighty guys, so just did a little test hookup, make sure that this bulb was some good, because it looks a little burnt out, but it's working. And somebody already had this little like crimp connection thing on, so I'm gonna just leave that and just tie into that. And then I got the other side on the ground side of the bulb, and everything's fine. We didn't have enough wire to do both fenders, but this was the terrible one. This one was kind of really scarred up. I guess the tire must have hit it a couple times or something, so it was like, you can see it's literally chewed up on the end there. And the other one, luckily, is in really, really good shape, so we should be fine with using the wire that's on it. Excuse the rubber from me shredding up, but yeah, this whole harness is pretty intact, so we should be fine with this side, which is really good. I gotta get some more wire just in case I ever need it, but yeah, everything's looking good. So I'm gonna go ahead and solder this up, get this fender permanently back on, and then we'll go ahead and get this fender done as well, and we should be good. It's really that simple, man. It's literally to cut the little square out and run your 2 wires to the park lights, and that's it, guys. It's really a simple test. If you can pull your fender off, then I'd say you can do it 2 wires. You really can't mix them up. The ground is always black, so you just pick the other wire, which got the red strip in it, and for the hot, and you'll be fine. So yeah, let me go ahead and get this side finished up, and then I'll try to time lapse me putting the other side back on and the front bumper back on, and we should be good to go. Been had these things since I painted the car and never hooked them up, so figured I'd get out here this morning and try to give y'all a little bit of knowledge on the side markers in case you didn't know. For the ones that do know, please don't be a dick in the comments. It's actual people out there that don't know this stuff, and it's good for them to be able to learn it and do it themselves. It's a real achievement. Even something as simple as like those bumper quick release things. Some people actually don't even know how to install that stuff. So we're all out here trying to learn. We're trying to do stuff to our own cars. So let's all be kind in the comments, guys. So there she is, guys, completely put back together. Let's give them one more test here just to make sure. But I've been testing them like the whole time I've been installing, so we should be good. So we'll cut them on and bam, there we go. Looking really, really good. And I know like some people may be like, this is not, you know, that noticeable, but to me, I don't know, like the OEM Plus is like a really, really big turn on for me now. So I just love the look of the side markers with some nice, like these factories look beautiful. But man, wait till we get the slips. When we get the slips on this thing, man, this thing is gonna look amazing. Just absolutely amazing. I love this car. And probably once we do get the slips on it, it's got dew on it where I let it sit outside, but once we do get the slips on it, I'm gonna probably chill out on this car for now, and then I really want to go ahead and get the trap put in here and probably go ahead and take that engine out, do a clutch, because that clutch has been in here for probably about, I want to say 3 years now. And it's a stock OEM clutch from AutoZone, and I have beat the crap out of it. So I know it's past due time for a new one. So I'm gonna go ahead and get me a nice upgraded one, maybe like a stage 2 or 3, probably a stage 3 just to be safe. Because even though my goal for that car is 400 horsepower, I know it's a heavy car, so I know I'm gonna need an extra bit of clutch just to make sure it can pull it with no problem. So probably just go with a nice stage 2. Comp clutch has always been one of my favorites. I had it in my blue car a while back, so that's probably the brand I'm gonna go with. Unless somebody like Action gets on board and maybe give me like a nice discount or something, probably just gonna stick with Comp just because I've ran that product and I know that product. I don't know Action. A lot of people use Action, but I don't know it. So yeah, guys, with that being said, it's warming up out here. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video out right here. I hope that this side marker video was helpful to some of you guys that may be interested in doing it. Any other questions you might have, just comment down below and I'll gladly answer them. But yeah, with that being said, guys, I'm gonna end this video here. As always, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and remember, respect all bills. Peace out.